Yes.
Had to choose.
Yes, if it's a one-sided, I would
Make this one that belongs here.
Yep.
The announcement that we're going to make this morning is something that can be the first real transformational step in the evolution of our soccer club, and we couldn't be more excited about who our coach and sporting director is going to be, and we're excited to announce it to Greenville today.
Thank you all for being here today. For the Greenville Triumph, ownership and leadership, today is a day we've been building to for months. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the first ever head coach and sporting director of the Greenville Triumph, National Soccer Hall of Fame member, John Harkes.
Finding a coach seemed like an incredibly daunting task when we first announced the team. We did a national search. I got a ton of resumes. I had a ton of conversations.
I think the reaction to bringing on Coach Harkes is it's joy, excitement, and it's some disbelief. There was some disbelief on my part when Chris told me that he had been contacted by John and that they had started talking, and even before he had talked about it with John, Chris said, boy, wouldn't it be crazy if John Harkes would come be our head coach.
It's funny because my wife said to me last night, she goes, so how do you feel? She goes, do you think that getting him is one of the top 5 accomplishments in your career? And I was thinking, and I said, you know what, it probably is.
I just want to address everybody and just say thank you for being here this morning. This is very exciting, and any endeavor that you want to take on in life, we feel very strong about this in our family. You always have to surround yourself with good people and people that are genuine and people that want to do something special in the community. And I felt that right away with Joe, with Doug, with Chris, speaking with Shannon, even at dinner. We talked about what can be here. And so the potential for growth, not only in the game of soccer in this country, but here in Greenville, is pretty special, and so we're really happy to be part of this opportunity. When I heard Joe Irwin's vision about what he wanted, it matched up exactly for me, because when you have a sports organization, any type of club or franchise, it's about the community and the way that they have something to identify with and follow and support, and that makes the community stronger.
What attracted you to starting a soccer team? I mean, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of groundwork that's going to go into getting this up and running and making it successful. You're not coming in and replacing somebody. You're starting something new.
No, I love that part. That's what I love doing. I spoke about it earlier. I really, truly enjoy building from the ground up, and I love growing this game in the country. And I feel like it's a responsibility of us. I came back from England for a reason in '96, and that was to make sure that we had pro soccer in this country. We want to be part of that. And so being a pioneer at that stage, I took it upon myself to build something in Cincinnati, and now I want to build something here as well. This area is definitely ready for pro soccer, so I'm really happy to be part of it. All right, guys, thank you very much. Pleasure, thank you. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here.
I think it's fantastic, first of all, that Greenville's even going to have the opportunity to have a pro team, but being able to bring in somebody like Coach Harkes, I think is going to say a lot for the future of the program and what they're going to invest in moving this forward.
I think this community is growing rapidly, and there's nothing better than sports to be able to bring a community together, and so many kids and families are involved in soccer in this area, and I think it's a great opportunity for them to come together and support our team.
To meet John Harkes, not only as the coach of Greenville, but a U.S. soccer legend, it's like meeting a hero. It's kind of awesome.
I've followed his career since the early 90s as a U.S. soccer fan, and then I've watched him play. I've listened to him as a commentator on DC United games and a lot of other games. His acumen is phenomenal, and we're stoked to have him here in Greenville as our first coach.
Coming up on the next episode of Game Plan.
Where are we playing in 2019? Where are we building our forever home? You know, we've had twists and turns, but we're working toward it. We're getting closer and closer.
I feel like we're on House Hunters.
Yeah, it is house hunters for a soccer team.
When it comes to a stadium, let's make sure that that game day experience is key for the fan base.
It certainly would be a good solution if once we get down field level, things look okay.